the VLADDIN pod system. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with AskMyOtherVapes.com. Today we're going to be taking another look at a closed pod system here. This is the VLADDIN with a V, like Aladdin with a V. And today we're going to be taking a look at this. Like always, we'll go over the basics on it real quick. Dive in, take just a real quick close-up. There's not too much to look at with this basic closed pod system. Just super simple, easy to use kit here, like the JUUL and the PHIX. But then we'll bring it back up top. I'll have a few more vapes on it, and then I'll give my overall thoughts on this kit right here. Alright, so starting off with the basics here on the VLADDIN kit. It is just like the JUUL. These are disposable pods right here. They have a 1.5 mil e-liquid capacity ceramic coil inside of there. The resistance on these coils varies from 1.2 to 1.5, so it's very similar to some of the other setups on the market. New design though, I love this design. Feels great in the hand. And then it is charged via micro USB, which is actually going to be my favorite little feature of this, I guess, is that it doesn't have some proprietary little magnetic charger. It's charged via standard micro USB, which is fantastic. Battery inside of here, 350 milliamp hour internal battery, and it, like I just said, charged via micro USB. Simple, easy to use. There's no on-off switch. It's just vape to inhale. It's got the magnetic cartridges here, very much like the PHIX ceramic coil inside. So the flavor on this thing is very, very nice. And then yeah, it's just vape to activate. You'll just take a puff, and you're vaping. It's that easy. So right now it looks like there's 4 flavors available. I don't know if more flavors are going to be available down the road, but right now there's 2 different menthol-y flavors, an ice and a mint, and then there's a vanilla custard tobacco, or a vanilla caramel custard tobacco, and then your standard northern tobacco blend by Salt Nix, like Salt N-I-X are the flavors inside of here. So I don't know if they're going to release some of their fruit flavors down the road, like I said, or if they're just going to stick with the 2 menthol and 2 tobacco style flavors, but we'll see. I like the flavors for what they are. I personally like more of the fruity blends, but these ones, especially the VCT, is really, really good. Nicotine content, I'm not sure if it's going to be sold in different nicotine contents, but right now it's at 5%, so about 50 milligrams is going to be the nicotine content inside of here. I saw online 18 milligrams, so I'm not sure if that's going to be an option. I know personally I only have the 50 milligram here, and that's what I've been vaping on. I mean, I do vape like Mr. Salty 45 in a setup like this, so I'm used to that high nicotine content. Pretty much covers these specs here. Very, very easy to use. Like I said, let's go ahead and have a quick vape on it. Alright, here we have the close-up on the VLADDIN. You can see it uses Salt Nix Northern 5% is what this kit comes with. Again, I'm not sure if they're going to be offering different options, but this is what it comes with right here. Get some specs: portable, ceramic coil, magnetic connection, universal micro USB charger, 1.5 mil e-liquid capacity pod included in the VLADDIN kit. Flip it on over, you get some more specs. Again, what it does come with here, very easy. Slide this little box open here. Very familiar looking box. You will have the VLADDIN USB cable for charging, nice USB cable too, and then you will get that Salt Nix Northern 5% pod inside of the starter kit. As of right now, I believe that's the only one that's offered with the kit, but very, very simple little kit here, easy packaging. On this side you have the VLADDIN pod kit, so looks very similar. You guys have probably seen this before here, but it comes with 4 pods. You can see that they are all 5%. It looks like they're also going to be offered in 18 milligram as well as this right here is the 50 milligram 5%. So it looks like they will have those 2 options. All right, now here you have a close-up on the VLADDIN. Very nice design here. You can see that design, little rounded edges, fits nice in the hand there. Pod system, where you can see the e-liquid capacity inside of there, 1.5 mil e-liquid capacity, ceramic coil on the bottom. Not intended to be pre-filled, or not intended to be refilled, I should say, but there might be a way. Someone might come up with a way to refill them. But see, with this design here, it makes it look nice, and you can also see your e-liquid capacity perfectly through this little viewing window. This side's dark, and then you have that little slit there where you can still see if there's e-liquid in there. Up on top, you can see the mouthpiece. Up on top, you can see the mouthpiece airflow on there. On the bottom of this guy, micro USB charger. Love that it's micro USB, not one of those little proprietary USB magnetic click and stick style like on the JUUL and PHIX. I love the universal micro USB. It makes things so much easier because chances are everyone has micro USBs lying around. If not, you get a nice one that comes with it. You can just toss in your bag. You don't have to worry about having a USB port or anything to plug into. Form factor is very nice on here. Quick little size comparison to the Miley. Check that out. And the Miley is very similar to the JUUL, so if you're more familiar with the JUUL, that'll give you a good size comparison example here. Or if you've ever used a PHIX or JUUL or one of those, that should give you a pretty good size example of what's going on here. This is about the same size as the PHIX, different form factor on here, different charging, different flavor pods. This is the Salt Nicks company that's inside of these pods instead of the Brewell. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the close-up. I mean, it's super straightforward, no on-off switch. You got your LED indicator there. Battery is inside of there. Your pod, magnetic connections on the bottom. They just pop in like so, if I can get it in there. Locks into place. To vape, you just inhale off the mouthpiece, automatically vapes. Got the VLADDIN logo down there on the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's bring it back up top, have a few more vapes, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this VLADDIN pod system. Alright, now we've got that close-up out of the way. Again, there's no adjustable wattage or anything on here. It's going to be the same output. So let's have another quick vape on it. Very, very good, the flavor, and then you can see the vapor production. It's pretty similar to the PHIX. This reminds me a lot of the PHIX, but it's like a new version of the PHIX, and I like it more than the PHIX. It's just like to me, it personally seems like a PHIX 2.0, even though it's not made by the same company. The design of it, though, it feels great in the hands. It's not as triangular as the PHIX is. It's got a nice little design. You can see your e-liquid pretty easy in there, but it still has the sleek form factor like you saw in the close-up. And overall, I do put it above the PHIX if I was grading it here. The airflow on it, so if you've used a PHIX before and maybe you're looking for something new, then you will be very reminiscent when you the airflow is pretty dang similar to the PHIX. There's no adjustable airflow on here, but it's a tight draw. It's not the tightest though. If it was 1 to 10, 10 being the tightest, I'm going to put it at a 7.35 on the tightness scale for airflow. So you do still get a good mouth to lung vape with it. And you could do direct lung if you want to. I know this isn't what this kit's really made for here, at least with the 50 milligram, or 5% I should say. With the 5% it's not really meant for that, but it is an option. It's more of a direct lung kit, and that's what they're going for here. So right now I don't see it available anywhere online here, at least in the United States yet, but this is the packaging right here, and then they have the pod packs, which also looks very similar to some products you've seen out there before. And it's a good kit. I like the flavors for what they are personally. Like the strawberry on the PHIX, I like that flavor a lot, and that's not an option here, at least yet, on the VLADDIN kit. But they do have some good flavor options, and if you're into mint and tobacco style, they have the ice, the mint, the VCT, and then the northern tobacco blend, so you have 4 options right now. The kit does come with 1 pod. I'm not sure if they're going to sell it separately. I'll definitely update like the description, how I usually do like a brief little overview down there. I'm going to update that when I know more about like if it release dates, distributors, sites you can pick it up at. We might carry it ourselves on AskMeVapes.com, so there'll be a link in the description to that as well. If we do end up picking it up, I will let you guys know. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the VLADDIN here, if you have a flavor question, nicotine question, something, question this versus that, let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to help you out on that. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, vape on.